All right, guys, welcome back. Took a little bit of time off over the holidays, so just jumping right into it. Here's my day one top set deadlift. That's all I filmed for my day one. Now I'm heading into straight into day two. Sorry about that. A little quick. My day two is more of an accessory day, so here I'm doing high bar squats. I did 295, 3 by 8 or 3 by 5. Sorry. This was again coming back home after not training for almost a week, so the lifts this week felt awkward, but we got it done, and this was week one of my last block into my next competition. After high bar squats, here are some stiff-legged deadlifts. Did 140 by 8 or 6, sorry, or 8. I can't remember. Anyways, these felt a little bit better than the squats did. After that, we are into the last movement of my day two, which is Spoto press. It's a 3-count pause Spoto press. So we worked up to an ascending set up to 107.5. Basically, I did 2.5 kilo jumps from 100 all the way up to 107.5. 4 sets total. For accessories on the day, I just quickly filmed some feet up dumbbell presses. This was a 2 by 8, I believe. So here we've got 90s. I think first set I did 85s or something like that. Could not drop it on little Tater. Now we're into day 3, which I just did today. Working up to a top single on squats. This is 160. Moved pretty good. My squat movement just felt awkward in general. Again, it's been over 2 weeks since I hit 190 squat PR. So my squat movement just felt a little janky, a little bit awkward, but the weights moved quite well, so pretty happy about that. 170 last warm up. Like, it took me a while just to figure out like the bar positioning on my back and how I do my setup. All that stuff kind of escapes my mind quite quickly. So 170 flew, so we jumped up 10 more keys to 180, and this will be my top set for today. Supposed to be RP7. It was quick out of the hole, but I hit a little sticking point halfway up, so I marked it down as 7.5. Yeah, just a little slow down at the top. Not really what I'm looking for. And for RP7, I want it smooth and fast all the way through. Backtowns, 2 sets with 157.5, 2 sets of 4. Yeah, these were, again, just awkward feeling, a bit janky. My balance was kind of all over the place. Real big shift to the right on that second rep. And then the 4th rep was pretty good. That's set 1. Set 2 here. Set 2 was maybe a bit better than set 1. Just kind of tried to focus a bit harder, brace better, and execute each rep as best I could. Yeah, a bit slow there. Yeah. Overall, not too bad. Pretty happy with that 180 squat to start off. I'm doing a 5-week block, just the way timing worked out. Me and my coach, Taylor, from Calgary Barbell, decided to sort of run 2 5-week blocks into this competition. So here's my last warm-up on bench, 115, and here's 120. This 120 is definitely the fastest I've moved, 120, so that's good. Maybe a bit short on the pause. Definitely paused it, but maybe would not have received the press command as quickly as that. Heading into back downs was a 3 by 4, so started off with 107.5, felt heavy. My pauses weren't good, so I wanted to clean this up on my last 2 sets, so I dropped it down to 102.5, and that was the right call. I could just execute each rep much cleaner, solid pause, and yeah, that's kind of what I want my top singles to be looking like. And here we go into my last set on bench. After bench, we jump into accessories. I did belt squat, pull-ups, shoulder press, and lat pull down. Yeah, last set of bench there. Moved quite well. Here we're on the bells of steel belt squat. Great machine. I like the feel of it, especially for the price. Really get good focus on the quads with this particular machine. For our gym, we are trying to figure out what other pieces of equipment we want to add. Our space is quite limited, so we want to be quite selective and make sure we pick the right equipment. So I love pendulum squats, but I get a very similar feel out of this belt squat machine as I do on the pendulum squat machine. So it might be a bit redundant having a pendulum squat as well. So I think we're moving towards definitely a leg press of some sort, and then maybe an upper body machine. After belt squat, we did 2 sets of pull-ups, 2x8s on pull-ups. Body weight is pretty high right now, so these are quite challenging for me, over 200 pounds body weight. Here's first set of shoulder press, 2x8. First set I used 70s. It was quite easy, so I bumped it up to 75s for my second set. Always hold a bit more neutral of a grip on shoulder presses. And I don't sit fully upright. I do have a slight lean back. The bench isn't all the way at its top notch. It's 1 or 2 down from the top. Maybe 1 notch down. So yeah, second set was 75s. Definitely a bit more work, but felt pretty good. Probably bump it up to 80s next week. And finishing off lat pull down. Again, 2x8. Here's 160 on this machine. I love this Belza steel lat pull down. Really smooth machine. And it also has a horizontal row that you kind of sit on the floor, and you could do a horizontal cable row with this machine as well. Really solid piece. And bumped it up 10 pounds to finish off my workout. Here's another set of 8 on lat pull downs, and that's everything. Being back at home now after the holidays, gonna want to get into my routine again, get these videos up. 5 weeks out from my competition. Week 1 of training is done, so we got 4 more weeks of this block and then a deload, and then it's time to compete. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.